Good evening, folks, and welcome to some more Dream Daddy as we find which folks to pursue. Especially since we never finished this last Sunday, and I don't know if how late I'm going to go tonight. I'm going to kind of try to at least get through one, but we'll probably be ending early tonight so I can finish up some more videos. I'm trying to get ready before Elden Ring next week, next weekend. I hope everyone's doing well. I think I'm gonna go for Craig first because we have to do the bro stuff. We have to do all as if we can say more bro stuff, that makes it even better. Not to mention, help is still the funniest message that I got from these. So I hope everyone's doing well, and let's get going. Always have time for a beer with your buds. I wonder what Craig's up to today. Hey, welcome, Kiyozuki. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey bro, yes, good. Or should I say neighbor? Let's catch up like old times. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. He's just working his bros in. Come on, say bro. Bro, my man! Let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. Finally, we're getting the bros on. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages, and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda!
Huh.
I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece, but she could be making ransom letters if she's doing the newspaper letters. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Hey, are you alright? We gotta have nothing but bros. I'm telling you, I still love that part in Tales from the Borderlands where, I think it's Reese and Vaughn? I think that was their names. They just have the scene where they're just going, bro. And it was, great. Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Huh.
I just got sad because I realized that dogs are too often killed off in movies to elicit emotional reactions from the audience instead of being given the respect that they deserve. It's not right. Dogs deserve better than this. That's gonna be the best one. Every time a dog gets introduced in a movie, I get nervous because 9 times out of 10, that dog is gonna die by the end. I can watch a movie where people die and be unfazed, but the moment a dog dies, I'm out. Gosh, sad dog death movies make up a whole genre. There are too many. It's dogsploitation. We'll dance around the subject. We'll beat around the bush. We'll tiptoe. What you working on?
Oh.
Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. Are you doing some Life is Strange stuff, Amanda? That's a lot of dogs.
Oh.
It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go?
Oh.
Remember that one time you signed me up for softball, and you brought me all the gear? Oh, bought me all the gear, and then you took me to the first game, and then someone hit a ball towards me, and I just ran off of the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up.
Oh.
Yes? I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic, sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Read the room, Daddius. Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eyes, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Oh, jeez, I would have thought that she would have been like, nah, I'm good. Daddius wouldn't. But Old Yeller had rabies. You had to put him down. There was no hope for them. That's why the kid had to do it. And that's why he got a replacement puppy. Because the one girl was, you know, had a crush on him. And in the old days, if you gave a boy a puppy, that's how you got married. 100% true. Or at least I think that's what my friends and I were joking around the entire time as we watched the movie. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field for kids' softball game. It's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Ugh.
So when did the kids start crying and running off the field? That's about halftime, Amanda. You know that your relationship with softballs is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgic purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of the children fighting for my amusement. Yeah. I think that was the first time that I'd actually sat down and watched Old Yeller. Like, I knew everyone pretty much knows the plot of Old Yeller at this point, but it's one of those things to where we were just kind of watching and make fun of it, because we actually sat down and watched the sequel, Savage Sam, which is not very good. But the dog doesn't die in Savage Sam. Let's see.
Huh.
Definitely not that. The game starts, and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. That's because River is actually the coach, not Craig. Craig is just the assistant coach. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. It's Peter the Pancake. Oh, Maple Bay Flapjacks. Okay, Freddy the Flapjack. We're gonna go with that. I gotta always have the alliteration. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks.
I don't know.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Yes! We have all capitals! Yes, what are you willing to sacrifice to win? You must make a blood sacrifice to win at softball. Leave it all on the out on the field, Miranda. If you want this, you're gonna have to bleed for it. See, I told you, blood sacrifice. Who I assume to be Miranda's father gives me a dirty look. I shoot it back at him. That attitude isn't gonna bring Miranda to D1. Dad, please don't fight any other dads while we're out here. Hey, fighting dads. Well, that's how we see new people. Get that kiddo a helmet for sports day? Oh, Artemis, hey. Hey. Aw. Sorry. Cat halftime. I'm just trying to see if she wants to come up or if she just is trying to get a little bit of attention. We watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with the kids. I know, you've got to fight dads to establish your territory and establish dominance. Keg Stand Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. See? It's a completely justifiable fear! The girl plops down onto the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. See one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. That's their outfielder, like a cow or something? Can cows legally play baseball? Or softball? I know, I'm giving her pats as she comes by. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory, and... Oh no, it's coming right for me! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Use my ninja reflexes! I dodge it! I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement.
Hey!
I caught the ball. You saved me.
We got this.
I caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. And now Amanda will conquer the world, having no fears left to slay. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching fully understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends, and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Yeah, enter the gasoline. She will watch the world burn. Oh, hey, welcome, Blaze. Hopefully your night's going well. And also welcome, Grim, Time, Kizuki, and Puppy. And anyone else. Craig, great work, man.
Oh.
Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Oh yeah, I think that was just kids. Hello. Hopefully they're not doing like the creepy Joseph thing where they talk in unison. They're like, hello, father. Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? We both are. Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, she has that scowl of evil. That's how you know. She's gonna burn the world down. We gotta see, she's too close to Amanda. They're gonna team up and take over the world. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Hey, welcome, Nor. Do you still have a pretty, free schedule, Nor? Yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff when people get mad. I tell them I'm Briar. What?
Nice.
We will talk about this later. Yeah, River has that look like they will be punished.
Oh.
Daddiest, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration can we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Oh, hey, welcome, Tina. Oh, gotcha. Well, hopefully the entire thesis thing gives you enough that you have enough time to focus, and otherwise just kick back as needed. Oh, they have orange eyes? Oh no.
Oh.
Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? Yes, I'm his bro. The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What?
Oh.
What? It's a real place. Hey, it is a real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet. Which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day.
Oh.
Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? That actually sounds terrible and interesting. It sounds like a science experiment. I guess it must be one of those acquired tastes. Ah, pizzacos! I can never forget. Probably would be terrible for you. How did we survive college? That's the thing, Daddius. You didn't. This is purgatory.
Oh.
Our bodies were younger back then. More elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. You know what? Because we decided everyone wanted the Goku hair, so we went. So it's Goku with the toothpick. Yeah, folding the pizza's not that bad in of itself. I just thought I'm not sure how taco fillers would go with that. I guess it could work. The good old days. Yeah, it's Goku with a mustache, a toothpick, and he's just in disguise. He's got glasses. He's like Clark Kent in this. The kids run around, playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza of that. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Does Thirsty's Pizza even serve real salad? This place is grease and more grease. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda.
Huh?
Dad! None of your dad jokes, you are banished. A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My mother tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm so happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
Oh.
Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mob in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Ooh, created the smoke screen, Martha! Tag team? Okay, I don't know which is better, smoke screen or tag team. I'm gonna go with smoke screen, because I want to assume that Daddy has carried smoke bombs. Alright, we're going back to my wingman days. I gotta run the block and play. So, Martha, you must get lonely without Daniel. You know, I also happen to be an eligible single father. I waggle my eyebrows at her. No, throw the smoke bomb, Daddius. Pass. We weren't giving her the A material. Oh. I remember that working better in the past. Hey, my power level is like over 9,000. You should be interested, Martha. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover?
Hmm?
Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight, if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Bro!
Ha! It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite.
Oh.
Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Honey, I'm trying to get with your coach. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if we have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice.
Oh.
Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? It wasn't very effective. She passed. Tiffany, don't eat the tokens.
Oh.
Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew, I think I finally got time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh?
Nice.
Only on days like today, I hope. Dad!
Hmm?
Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh, man.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. And then it's like 2 a.m. where he's like, you can finally hang. It's all good, buddy. DDR is like the sacred duty. You're Tiffany. I don't think you can put pizza in the slot, though. That's bad. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on Pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. Don't worry, Amanda. Remember me as you trash my record. You're pretty good.
Aww.
Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just to be able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Oh, don't tilt the machine! Yeah, we went to college together. As you consume the tokens? Oh no, don't do that. Please don't lean on my thing. Ah, that's so interesting. Do you know if he's, like, available? I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt.
Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he...
Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. Oh, you fiend! Janet, you are banished to the Shadow Realm.
What?
You stone harpy! Go for the eyes, Amanda. What?
Oh.
I said, I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda. Bro! Finally, we got some bros. What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place, finally. Into the night wind and all that kind of stuff. Oh, 5-minute jump. Let's see. Oh, well, hopefully you have some luck with that. Because usually if you can find something part-time, it'll hopefully be a flexible schedule. And it'll work with you with being able to work on your thesis. Okay, Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. I guess we're not completely alone. After all, River is the coach, and she needs to make sure everything's good for the next game. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball.
Oh.
Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it. Sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth.
Oh.
I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange.
Nice.
You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull it off the rare horizontal keg stand. Yeah, that's like forever in Craig time. Yeah, River, her first word will be bro. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Let's see. Let's ask about coach's softball. So is softball coach the life you wanted? Or was it the life that was thrust upon you?
Oh.
I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried that there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
Huh.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. Craig, you have to run. That's why he was working on his jargon. He's working on the escape plan to get out of it. I know this, that he's hoping that he can outrun the kids. I think he probably has a chance. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. And they can open doors. Exactly. How's his business? So, you run a business now?
Hey.
Yep, we sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like he'd make a killing.
Oh.
If you need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure gear wear brand while I mow my lawn.
Oh.
That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. I can't believe you're a father of 3.
Oh.
Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times.
Oh.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. Raising kids? When Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure out how to lead to them. Jogging will not save you from children with bats. But you have to keep in mind that he can at least drive at first. So once the car breaks down, then he can do the jogging, and hopefully that's enough of a head start to escape. And if not, well, he had a good run. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived.
Hmm?
It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
Oh.
Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Hmm.
Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
Huh. Oh.
Peace and quiet. That hot, hot silence.
Bro!
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. Oh, geez, that's impossible.
Nice.
But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
Huh.
I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. That probably is true, Nor. I haven't had to do job hunting in a while. I basically have my desk job, and I've had that for, golly, about 13 years or so. Somewhere in that area. I've had it for a very long while. But, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for, because if you're doing part-time, usually that's easier to get something. Buddy, I hear you.
Hmm?
So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. The girls are the true judges. As each time that Janet hits on him, he looks to them, and they just give like a thumbs down. Okay. Hit softballs, don't get hit on by moms. Yeah, that's great, we're going with that. A wise man once said that. I'm quoting myself. Copyright. Thanks, dude. I'm distracted, I missed the softball in. It hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along.
Hmm.
Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Indeed. Oh, about getting an internship?
Hmm.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
Oh.
It's worse than I thought. You're gonna die, Daddius. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Hey!
You would be so lucky. Kissing is for the weak. I am so gonna mess up the stuff and not end up with anyone on this one. Just because I'm gonna pick all the silly options. Alright, we're going for it. Kissing is for the weak. And I'm super strong. I do a couple push-ups to prove how strong I am. Regular ones, not the modified ones. Those are for quitters and people with good knees. I'm a strong dad who's capable of raising children, despite past mishaps with projectile objects.
Hmm?
Easy there, Tiger. Wait, he liked that? River disapproves, though. You can see with that, that she's heard this before. Easy there, Tiger. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. She's heard that before.
Hmm.
Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh?
Hmm.
I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? I think my knees are mostly okay. I just haven't jogged in a while. I think it was more so because, like, I used to go to a park and would walk and occasionally run. But, you know, with COVID and everything, you kind of don't... I think it's been more like being a bit of a hermit with that. Which is a shame. It was always nice to kind of go to parks and just, you know, walk and so forth. We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Bro!
How could I forget that, bro? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. The other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked.
Hmm.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces, bro? We just walked straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. And, not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk to them for 30 minutes. You told them we were interested in joining the academy.
Hey!
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life, bro. Man, college, bro.
Oh.
Good old days, right, bro? We get back to our cars. Greg pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us.
Hmm?
Never enough time, huh, bro? Guess not, bro.
Hmm.
Let me make it up to you, bro. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. Oh, I like that, bro. Oh, yeah. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage. Glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Oh, that sounds like something that would be funny to watch. We need, like, Shark Hunter lip sync battles, epic rapping. We need, like, at least 5 more words with several adjectives. Like, maybe extreme Shark Hunter lip sync battle, epic lip sync rap battles of Doom. Did the sharks lip sync, or did the Shark Hunters lip sync? Yes. Amanda, no, that's not the answer I wanted. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made.
Ah.
Thanks, I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash, in the other it's... Wait. Giant pile of cash? Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are to basically sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs, and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Hey, I mean, you got your priorities straight. Hey, welcome back. So far, we are trying to add as many bros into this, and we've learned about extreme Shark Hunter lip sync rap battles of Doom, which should totally be a show. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. A lone tear streaks down my cheek. Sad music playing. It's happening.
Oh.
Aw, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. Maybe the lone tear that streaks down my cheek falls off my chin. It stains the carpet and will never come out. It was good. That Greg guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude. The softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hey. Never give up. Never remember. Date complete! That was a date? I'm gonna get all the worst things.
Just like old times, huh?
Oh, jeez. Hey. There we go. I think I was trying to do... I'm trying to do bad at these. By picking all the silly options. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. These are expired! I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. I assume I'm doing the thing where, like, I'm holding it above my head, where she's trying to, like, grab at it. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. It's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. That's probably true, Kiyozuki. It's the best that we could do under makeshift circumstances. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Jay. Hopefully you've got some medicine and you're able to just kind of, like, rest. Like, if you have to go and rest, I'd say you should go and rest. Let's see. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh no.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know that she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugged me again.
Alright.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever? Oh no! Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. I'd suggest just, yeah, you definitely want to lay down, Jack. Don't, take it easy. If you ate something that made you, our daughter's leaving us, quick burn down HIA. No, we're not doing the arson rap on this one time. But yeah, definitely go lay down, Jack. You feeling better is much more important. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determinant factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I have to say, it is kind of a nice view if the sun is, like, setting. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA. But I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Yeah.
Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Hey, I've seen Watership Down. Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. I know, sometimes friends don't make for good roommates because you have the entire thing to where, even if you're friends in one context, living together is a completely different thing. Oh, what are you working on? Hoping to go back sometime in the next few years? Oh, best of luck with that, Kiyozuki. When you love the subject, you can go on at it all day, so it'll be exciting. Sometimes when you're pursuing something like that makes you excited, it makes the time go by really fast. You're just doing something that you love. Oh, definitely. Always watch out with student debts and so forth. I was kind of fortunate in that I had enough to just kind of pay my way as I went, and was able to make sure that I worked enough to be able to get my, to graduate with my bachelor's without any debt. But it's not always easy. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know that I had a talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? He did now. What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park with these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. Don't worry, you can Oregon Trail this. And don't even get me started on the paranormal the paranormal occurrences. Well, don't pick up any vanishing hitchhikers and all that. Oh no, I'm sorry, puppy. Believe me, I would point out that it wasn't as easy from my end with that, and it's kind of unfortunate that you kind of have to go through, in many cases, difficult steps to try and make it all work. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. I'm not crying, it's raining, Amanda. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Drink a full glass of water.
You've got dads.
Dad Mazan. This is Steven from Dad Mazan. I'm out front with your delivery. Oh, okay. Yes, I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry. I need to put pants on first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped from waist down in duvet. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No, wait. I'll be right there. Down. I found some sensible capris. Put on pants. We are putting on the pants. Please don't pirate games. Oh, I got a package. Wonder what it is. Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. I open up the box and start pulling the packing peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's... butterflies? Oh boy, I almost don't even want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. I have a bachelor's in philosophy, Dina. I am qualified to ask, would you like fries with that? With an equally ponderous, why? Although largely it was a lot of fun, just kind of learning various positions, you know, questioning, writing a lot. Although I did a lot of my term papers the night before, which I do not recommend. Never try to put a 20-page term paper off until the night before. It will not end well. Yeah, these are text messages that only a dad would send. You're darn right. Daddius this is how Daddius acts. Also, 1 second, I need to hydrate. Okay, sorry about that. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them to the art gods? What? You ordered butterflies? You can order dead butterflies online? Wait, so these aren't yours?
Yeah.
No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay, love you. I take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to Damien's house. Give the box to Amanda. I mean, I'm gonna have to. I'm a moral and upstanding dad who just picks the silliest options. I should take it over to him. Oh, nice. He's got some pretty awesome gargoyles. I hope they do the thing where they like come to life and they like breathe fire and everything. I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Hopefully he has his like cloak right above his face and all that. We can just see his eyes as he like hisses about the sun. Mr. Maximus, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock? I mean, there's windows and peoples, Darius. I don't know. My keen vampire senses. Oh, okay, anyways. I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. I hand him the box, and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise, Mr. Maximus. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not to pry, but what are you gonna do with those butterflies? They're part of my dark sacrifices. would you like to see? Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die, Daddy. It's Maximus. Sure. I am so getting super murdered. Damien leads me into his study. Oh, the game's saving, so I can't even back out now. Not even your saves can save you now. Hey, welcome, Utopias. This is called Dream Daddy, where we, date dads. Let's see. Yeah, believe me, I managed to get the papers done, but I would point out it took a stay all-nighters. And it was definitely not recommended. Never do it. Yeah, welcome to Dream Daddy. We are seducing. Well, maybe we're being seduced by a vampire. I don't know, it's kind of an interview at the moment. Damien leads me into his study, where he set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Oh, wow, that's, really something, Damien. I know, it's like I think of humans as insects, and I crush them beneath my heel. I get the feel, I got this, like, vibe of what we do in the shadows with this. Damien's doing his dark bidding on the internet. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all of this yourself? Of course. I find it rather relaxing. How do you... It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't quite ready yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight, so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package, then snips off the edges. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. A swallowtail. Take it. He does have nice eyeshadow. I think that's just like the dark powers of vampirism and all that, where you automatically get like the youthful good looks and all that stuff, as long as you don't go into the sun and you drink plenty of blood. One second. Oh, sorry about that. I'm a little congested, so I have to kind of periodically clear my throat. Otherwise I'll start sounding raspy like earlier. He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The backs of the wings are a glorious iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigment on this one is so nice too. Anyways, pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It just requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. As he just slams it down with his vampire reflexes. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the antenna with forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly that it's almost hypnotic. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple of days until it's ready. Okay, you have a great night, Noor. And you have a wonderful night. Oh. Wait, is it, like, alive, or is it, like, pinned up like a butterfly collection time? And then what? I remove all the pins and put it on display with the others. I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. This one's so pretty. Damien takes it off the wall. Ah, yes. That's a blue morpho. One of my favorites, too. He hands the small frame to me. Here. I think this would look lovely in your home. Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist. Believe me, I have more than enough. Thank you. If you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. You know, when you say something like that, you have to, like, throw the smoke bomb and then disappear when the smoke clears. I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense. You have beautiful, steady hands. You would make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Darius. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Nothing can beat reading in
Welcome.
print.
You've got dads.
Alright, we still have to go for, Craig. We gotta do bro stuff. Oh, it's anything but a... Oh, goodness. Well, at least that's better than it being, being stuck there. Okay, it will make others around you feel more comfortable if you smile as often as you can. Well, he probably did that vampire thing where he, like, charms you, and now you're, like, his servant for the rest of your days. Or, like, his Renfield. I really want to get some good quality time in with Craig. The last time we hung out, he was so busy with the kids and fending off flirting moms, but I feel like we barely talked. Ever since the first time we hung out, I've been trying to get up a little early for runs. I don't think I'm gonna be as embarrassing as last time. Maybe I'll even be able to catch up with him now. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey man, been training on my run game recently. Ready for round 2, bro? Craig responds almost immediately. Dude, of course, emojis, bro! I, don't know why he didn't just send an emoji rather than type it out. Another message pops into my inbox from Craig. Let's meet up early tomorrow morning for my favorite morning activity, brunch! Oh god, the dad puns. I type back. Brunch? What's that? You run, and then you get brunch. Bro. Oh, right. Craig and I agree to a time to meet in the morning, and I have a chance to spend the evening hanging out with Amanda. So, we doing pizza tonight? Again? Can't we do, like, a salad night? Dad, are you on a health kick? Not yet. I formed the committee to examine the possibility of being on a health kick. They haven't returned with their findings. Dad, if you go on a health kick, then I'm gonna have to go on a health kick by virtue of being under the same roof as you. I don't know if I have the constitution for that. I'm sorry, Amanda. It's time. The committee is still out. Oh, I don't know. It's one of these is funnier. We'll do... I'm sorry, Amanda. It's time. It's time for my health fad. Not if I have something to say about it. Amanda, you sabotaged me. Suddenly, Amanda launches for the phone before I can stop her. She has the pizza place on speed dial, of course. Ah, yes. Oh, hi, yes. Can I get an extra large pizza with chicken, bacon, extra cheese, and tomatoes, and a couple of the garlic sauce cups? Amanda, you're going a little north here. Oh, right. Can you maybe throw some leaves on there or something? Yeah, he's going on a health kick. Yeah, Rico, I know, it's tragic. They don't even mean spinach. They're just literally going outside and grabbing some leaves and just, like, throwing it on. Hey, tomatoes are like fruit. It's good enough. Amanda listens for a second. Hold on, I'll ask. Dad, is oregano a salad? Oregano's a spice. You don't... Can't blame me for trying. Nah, Rico, I'm talking to my dad. We'll just go with the meat lover's fantasy. Sure, say hi to the wife and kids for me. Amanda hangs up. Rico says hey. The food gets delivered and we plop down on the couch to eat some za. Just be careful. Running this gateway drug. It's a slippery slope, Dad. First you go on a couple light jogs and before you know it, you're converting the garage into a home gym and renewing your subscription to some sort of weekly kombucha delivery service. Question. Shoot. What's kombucha? You know, I'm not actually sure how to pronounce that. I know I'm kind of familiar with... I've seen the word before. I've just never... There's some things like that. I'm just bad at pronunciation when I haven't seen something. Okay, so you're too far gone yet. I can still be saved, Amanda. I'm just giving you a hard time, Pops. I'm really happy you're running more and caring about your health. I want to keep you around for as long as possible. Because if anyone gets to kill me, it's Amanda. That's what she wants. Oh, mushrooms could be decent. I don't know, I've never really been fond of mushrooms on pizza. I think just the normal kind of mushrooms are kind of bad, but, you know, the more exotic ones can be kind of good. Oh, banana peppers are a pretty fun kick for pizza. Thanks, kiddo. Speaking of which, I'm running with Craig tomorrow. You gonna be able to keep up with him? No. Hey. Probably not. We laugh and eat more pizza than is probably healthy in the name of carbo loading. I call it a night early, so that I'm ready for tomorrow. When I first started running in the mornings, it was pretty hellish. Now that I'm a few sessions in, it admittedly has become a little bit easier, despite it always ending in me dry heaving over a trash can. Is that what the runner's high is? Just dry heaving? I lace up my tennis shoes, throw on a t-shirt from a Writer Summit I went to 20 years ago, and head out the door at a moderate jog. Craig is already outside with River strapped to his chest.
Hey!
He's dressed head to toe in color-coordinated running gear. Wow, I took like a total schlub next to this guy. Hey, bro! Morning, Craig. River's gonna be running with us?
Hmm?
Best as you can. We're taking it to the limit, aren't we, kiddo? Goo. Oh, I know what that means. Craig hands her a stuffed toy, which makes her smile ear to ear. That's Arnold, the capybara. Sometimes it's the only thing that'll get her to stop crying. Oh, hey, welcome, Jess Ann. Hopefully you're having a wonderful night. Then drown it in ketchup? Oh, that sounds very bad time. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, mushrooms are good depending on what you have them in. I don't know, it's kind of like that I'm... You know, it's kind of like how you get to be a picky eater with certain things. And sometimes you get to be weird like that. Like, I'm not very fond of tomatoes by themselves, but pizza sauce and everything's great. And I've never really quite understood that, because they're basically the same thing. Okay, let's see. Oh, I've been there. Amanda had a stuffed panda that she carried around everywhere. She would have a tantrum if we even tried to wash it. It was gross. You been running lately? Every morning for 30 minutes. I'm basically an elite athlete by this point. Well, I'll try and keep up, bro. So where are we headed?
Oh.
I was thinking that we could do a couple laps around the park. Okay, that sounds reasonable. And then the 10-mile jog.
Oh.
Then we'll do some hill climbs up a slope. Okay, I can probably handle that. And then we'll close off by doing some wilderness survival hike running to increase our agility. I'm suddenly struck with the overwhelming need to crawl back into bed.
Oh.
That sound okay to you? I usually like to throw some timed murder sprints in there. But I'll go easy on you since you're a beginner, bro. That sounds like something I am able to physically do.
Hey!
Great, let's get started.
Oh.
Craig and I have finally arrived at the park. A few other lone joggers make their way around the perimeter, and River waves enthusiastically at everyone we pass. It's a lot more peaceful in the mornings. Aside from birds chirping and River gurgling away in the stroller, it's pretty quiet. Oh, it does seem kind of weird if she's in a stroller instead of strapped to his chest. Alright, good warm-up. That was the warm-up? I'm like huffing and puffing already. Yeah, you got a baby vest. Oh, king oyster mushrooms? Oh, I think I've only really had like portobello and shiitake mushrooms. You know, other than like the normal kind of whitish, I don't know what you call them, but just the normal kind of mushrooms that you get like everywhere. Baby vest? Oh, no. That definitely seems to have some sort of protective value, Jack, but it seems a bit cruel.
Nice!
Let's start the show, bro.
Bro!
But wait! Craig reaches into his bag and tosses me a water bottle. I fumble it, but thankfully don't drop it.
Oh.
Gotta hydrate, bro. Good suggestion, Craig. 1 second. Alright, now that I've hydrated, I take a long drink from the water bottle and feel reinvigorated. Man, I don't drink enough water. Hey. I'll look down and pick up Arnold, River's toy, and hand it back to her. Let's see. Must have dropped this. Thanks for looking out, bro.
Hey!
You ready? My body's collapsing in on itself. Let's see how enthusiasm goes. We finally finish our however many teenth lap around the park. I'm breathing heavily, but I can't believe I actually didn't lose Craig. He's even breathing heavily too, which makes me feel a little better. I look down at my shirt and notice that I'm drenched in sweat. Huh, almost looks like a frowny face. That's one. What?
Hey!
I'm just kidding. Good hustle out there. I'm really impressed. You're way better than the last time I lunged you off of a treadmill. Yeah, man, you really pushed me to my limit just now. I can't believe I held on. Sometimes you just need someone there with you to push you to do your absolute best. I'm glad I could be that guy, bro. It's like high five and everything. Who's ready for hill climbs? Plap.
Oh.
There's my little cheerleader. Daddies, you ready? Ugh. It's just like 20 minutes of just making ugh sounds. I know, I've never really, I like ketchup as a, when I was young, but now I can't stand ketchup, and I don't know why. You bet! Craig takes me to a separate portion of the park, where there's a steep hill that seems to go up forever. I strain my eyes to see some other joggers at the top. So, what do we do now?
Oh.
We run up the thing. That looks like a lot. Daddius, there's 2 things you need to know about this hill. 1, don't stop running till you get to the top. And 2, Craig points to the top of the hill.
Hey!
That's not the top. 20 more minutes of ugh sounds. Let's do this!
Huh.
I finally reached the top of the hill after making my way past what I originally thought was the top of the hill. Once there, I hunch over onto my knees and gasp for air. My lungs are like daggers poking my ribs. I can feel my heart in my ears. As River is just like, newbie. River, I'm having a moment. Please. Ooh boy. Craig looks like he's taking a beating as well. Ah, so he is human. That's so bro. Daddies, put your arms on your head and stretch out your elbows. It'll help you breathe easier. Yeah, we just gotta have the huge uggs. I do as Craig says. It feels a little better, but I'm still in agony. And here. Craig tosses me the water bottle again. I hydrate like my life depends on it. Thanks, bro. Thanks, dude. Yeah, we gotta go, thanks, dude. Bro.
Hey!
Phenomenal work. You feel that lightness in your head? That's the runner's high. Oh, that's it. I thought I was just like, you know, dying. Want to take it slow for a bit? I would like that very much. As we're catching our breath, River starts crying. What's wrong, sweetie pea? Sweet pea. You want to play with Arnold? Craig looks around us.
Bro!
Oh boy, man down, I think we lost Arnold. River keeps wailing.
Bro!
I've abandoned my child's toy. We gotta find him, dude. It should be simple, right? We just gotta retrace our steps. I remember River last having it down at the bottom of the hill. Craig and I jogged down the path, searching high and low for the stuffed capybara, which Craig takes time to explain to me is a large rodent native to South America. Oh, mustard is delicious. I'd still like, I don't know, it's that I would have ketchup and like mayo and such, but now I can't really stand it. I think I can tolerate mayo a lot more, because I still like things like potato salad and deviled eggs and all that kind of jazz. But it's weird how sometimes you dislike something, but you'll eat the things that have it in it. I guess your taste just kind of change as you get older and you get weirder. We get to the place where River might have dropped it, but it's still nowhere to be found. Looks like we've got a mystery on our hands. We have to get to the bottom of this, bro. I suspect foul play, bro. Looks like this is a prime case for world-renowned Detective Maximus.
Oh.
Dude, it's time for a bro adventure. Yes! A bro venture.
Oh.
We high-five, finally! We got the high-fives! And decide to jog back to the park to see if we can find any leads. So it looks like there's a couple more places to check and some bros around here that we could interrogate. Sounds good.
Dude!
Wait, who's good cop and who's bad cop? I think about it for a second. Well, I think with your stature and overall resilience, you would make an intimidating bad cop. On the other hand, you do have an adorable baby strapped to your chest, so that softens the edges a bit.
Oh.
All valid points. I think you would make a great good cop because of your congenial attitude and willingness to try new things. But then again, I've seen how you get when there are too many commercial breaks during a show, so you have the potential to be a scary bad cop. I don't want to have to watch Meat Hell in 3-minute segments with 5 minutes of commercials in between, and they're loud. The commercials are too loud. I just want to watch my shows in peace without people yelling at me to buy wiper fluid and stuff.
Hey!
Case in point, bro. Oh. I'd have to take a look at some pictures between that. Hot sauce is really good on most things. Let's play it moment by moment.
Oh.
Smart.
Oh.
So, where to, Protective? Let's see. Were we by the playground? We should probably check the field. We wander out to a grassy field at the center of the park. There isn't a whole lot to see, but there are a few figures camped out on a blanket, and the grass could hold any number of secrets. Interrogate River! What the hell? Are we gonna be like... doing all the, stuff? I mean, where did you drop it? Where? Let's talk to Matt and his daughter. Carmencita spots us from across the way and she waves. She's sitting down with her dad on a sunny green patch of grass. We jog over. Hey, dudes. Hey, bro. We just sat down for a picnic. Want some snacks? Got anything to increase my glycogen reserves? We have apple slices?
Oh.
Thank you very much, tiny bro. But I should be fine. He just calls everyone bro. That's great.
Hey,
You guys working out? Good day for it. Yep, I'm the picture of health and athleticism. Good transition, Daddius. Say, you haven't seen a stuffed capybara, anywhere, or around here anywhere, have you? It's a capybara. It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Wait a second, how do you know what a capybara is? You wouldn't happen to have had hands-on experience with one recently, would you? Quick, throw the interrogation music on. Oh, I don't think I've ever had mustard on a pizza. I suppose it could work. And I mean, some people just like different things. It sometimes is, I mean, I think more people do like ranch on pizza. Yeah, see what Puppy said. I've never particularly liked, ranch on pizza, but I know that it's popular. We're talking about capybaras in the 4th grade. Oh, yeah. I could see how someone would like it. I think it's more suspicious that you know what a capybara is.
Hey.
Oh my god. What if I took Arnold? What if I'm the culprit and I just don't remember? I quickly check my body for any Polaroids I might have kept on my person to remind me of who to trust and who not to trust. Or we do like some Memento stuff. I saw a Memento once and I'm pretty sure that's how it works. No, Daddy. So you have to like write all the stuff on your like arms and so forth. Nothing. But what if that's what I wanted myself to think? No, Daddius. Don't let them win. I shake off the thought. I saw a couple of squirrels over there by the tree, though. I don't know if that helps, but if you want to see some cute squirrels, you should definitely check it out. Thanks for the hot squirrel tip, Carmencita.
Oh.
Well, we better get moving. Gotta find that capybara before River here has a breakdown.
Oh.
Good luck! Let me get some apples for the road, though. Carmencita hooks me up with some road slices and we're on our way. Now that we have some snacks, we're good. We maneuver back to the field. Check out those squirrels! What the heck? We'll look for the clues and then we'll check out the squirrels. We carefully comb through the field of grass and flowers. I can't seem to find much but a couple of ladybugs and a nickel. While I'm looking, Craig calls out to me from across the field. Daddius!
Oh, man.
I jog over. Craig is kneeling in the grass inspecting something. I approach, my heart in my throat. As I lean over Craig, I see it. This is Arnold's leg. Oh, what kind of cruel person would cut Arnold up and send a leg to Craig in the mail? I put my hand over River's eyes. No one should have to be subjected to this senseless violence. My god, who, or what, would do this?
Oh.
I don't know. Now I think we might be dealing with something beyond our grasp. I can't look at this anymore. I turn around, trying to wipe the image of the stuffing strewn across the ground from my mind.
I don't know.
Arnold was innocent. We're running out of time. We may already be too late. Bag it and tag it. Let's keep moving. Check out those squirrels. They must have done it. Where did the suspect say the squirrels would be again? Oh, I think it was the tree. Ah, there they are. Carmencita was telling the truth. These are some rad squirrels. River seems happy. This may have bought us some extra time. I get the feeling if we interrogate River, then she's gonna throw a temper tantrum. Okay, let's see. Go to the woods. We make our way to the outskirts of the park. There are a couple of benches by the dense tree line. Looks like Robert's here all by himself. This also seems to be the perfect place to look for clues. Craig and I search through the outskirts of the wood, hoping to find anything that might lead us to Arnold. There are a couple of cigarettes and empty beer cans scattered around the thicket. This is probably the hot spot for edgy teens to hang out at night and say swears and stuff, but it doesn't look like there was any recent activity that might be capybara related. Yeah, we are playing Fallout, it seems. This might be a dead-end partner, bro. Okay, maybe check the playground. I've deduced where we should go next. We make our way over to a small playground at the edge of the park. A couple kids play on the jungle gym while parents watch on the nearby benches. Over the one of the benches, I spot a familiar face. Oh no. I'll try to calm River down. This is a pretty nice playground. Might as well get a couple swings in. What about Arnold? Maybe having a little swing might calm River down. Might buy us some more time. You're right. She's about to go nuclear. This might prepare her for the possibility of us not being able to find Arnold. Life is cruel and tough, but at least we'll always have swings. The swings will survive the nuclear fallout. Craig straps River into the baby swing and gives her a gentle push. She giggles. I take a seat on the swing next to her and immediately realize that I'm stuck. River seems to love that. Craig eventually helps me out of the swing, and we decide to get back to the investigation. Oh no, where are some clues? Let's see. Craig and I, two grown adults, walk into the playground and begin examining it meticulously for clues. There's no forensic evidence here, no stray capybara hairs at least, but after searching fruitlessly for some time, we look up. All the parents are staring at us. We smile and wave as we awkwardly slink away. Ah, jeez. Let's see what Joseph's up to. He looks see, that's the face of a person who would take Arnold and torture him. We jog over to Joseph, who seems to be engrossed in his book. That's a likely alibi. He could probably be hiding it in the back of that sweater. Joseph!
Yeah.
Joseph nearly drops his book. Hey guys, didn't think I'd see you two out here. Daddies, are you exercising? Sure am. You know me, I just love to run and be healthy. That's kind of my whole thing. What are you reading? Oh, just a book on knots and rope tying. He's tied Arnold up! Oh my goodness.
Oh.
For boats! Boat ropes! A likely story, Joseph. I accuse Joseph. He did it with the noose. At the playground. Right. Say, you didn't happen to see a stuffed capybara around here. It's a capybara. It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Joseph thinks for a second. Haven't seen one around. I'll tell the kids to keep an eye out. Your kids are here?
Bro!
Joseph looks around, as if from the shadows, which is really hard because it's all sunny and out. His children just emerge all creepy style.
Norm McDonald!
They were here a second ago. Must have gone exploring around the park. Do you know where they could have run off to?
Okay.
They're kids. They get into mischief sometimes, but they always come back. Just like horror movie monsters. That sounds a little suspect, Joseph. Alright, we're gonna vote Joseph out. Mischief, you say?
Oh, Cracker Bills.
Wait, am I being interrogated right now? Tell us all the story. Tell us what you know, Joseph, or else. No, yes. Thank you for your time, citizen. Only if you did something wrong. What are you hiding, Joseph? Whoa, kinda getting the third degree here. This is serious. There's a capybara on the line. I mean, you're more than welcome to ask Christian and Christy. I imagine they have their ears to the ground on all the latest playground drama. They might be somewhere around the woods. Thanks, Joseph. We'll let you get back to your rope book.
Yeah.
Boat ropes. Okay. I wonder if we can still calm her down. Okay, her mind will be singularly focused on Arnold until some other Johnny-come-lately plush comes along, or her next nap, whatever comes first. Okay. Clock's ticking, dude. Where are we going next? Okay, let's go to the woods. Maybe we can find his kids. Joseph's twins must be around here somewhere. Oh, okay. Maybe Robert saw something. Where the creepy twins are. They're probably sacrificing it to... Well, wait a second. That wouldn't make much sense. We walk over to Robert's bench.
Hey.
Hey, Rob. Don't call me that. Okay. Hi, Robert. Don't call me that either. Okay. Hey, buddy. Don't call me that either.
I don't know.
What are you up to?
Hey.
Thinking. This is my thinking bench. Yeah, we gotta vote Joseph out. Oh, that's what they probably did. I would say they're sacrificing it to their Dark Lord, but I mean, they're like the pastor's kids. They wouldn't do something like that. Although sometimes the pastor kids do like have the reputation for misbehaving. He's too cool for us. Yeah, that's why we can't pursue Robert, because he's way too cool for us. See, look at that stubble and everything. There's no way Daddius can ever match up to that. I have to get a solid 2 to 3 hours of brooding in per day, fulfilling quotas. He's got me there. That. Have you by any chance seen a small stuffed capybara around? Capybara is... It's a large rodent native to South America. I know. I know many things.
Oh.
So have you seen one? A stuffed one. Not a real one. That would be weird. Be good cop, be bad cop. I'll be good cop this time. Come on, Robert. The sooner you tell us what you know, the sooner we can let you get back to brooding.
Oh.
Bad cop time. Robert, if you don't help us, I'm gonna put you in a headlock. Is that a threat or a promise? Whoa, slow down.
Hey.
Back off. Joseph Twins must be around here somewhere. Oh no. Time to grill Robert again. Maybe I should have been bad cop. Oh Christ, what now? I am bad cop time. Robert, I'm gonna keep being vaguely threatening until you tell us something useful. That is not really a great threat, but I give you like E for effort, Daddius. What I can do is maybe I can do things like, if Daddius has a wristwatch, I'm gonna like reflect sunlight that's streaming through the trees into Robert's face. I haven't seen any goddamn capybara, okay? Crap, I was really nailing the bad cop bit too. I thought for sure we had something.
Bro.
Now what, bro? Joseph said his twins were around here somewhere, but I have no idea how we're supposed to find them. Wait, those creepy kids? Why didn't you tell me they had something to do with this? Huh, maybe I should have left the good cop, bad cop routine to the pros on TV.
Bro.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Robert, bro, do you know where they are? I do. A lot of people underestimate the senses of the man who broods. I saw them lurking around here a little while ago. Where'd they go?
Hey.
Ran into the woods. I'd be careful though. I don't trust them. But then again, I don't trust anyone. That's because he's too cool for trust. Not even you guys. Not even that baby. You can't trust River. I mean, she's like the softball coach, and she probably has a switchblade or something. That's how they start young. Rep. River has that, like, understanding look where it's like, I don't trust you either, old man. I take that back. You're an old soul, kiddo.
Oh.
Thanks for your help, Robert. The woods. Go deeper into the woods. I stare into the depths of the forest. Who knows what could be in there? Are you prepared for what we might face in there? No! I've run off screaming. Let's see. Bread stuffed around their faces. I'm ready, partner bro. You?
Oh.
Nope. But if it gets River to stop crying, I don't care. We don't know what we saw in the woods. We got out with Arnold. The horrors that we saw that day, we can never fully comprehend or put into words. This turned into a Lovecraft story pretty quick. Let's do this. We start down the path into the woods, keeping our eyes and ears peeled for any sign of Arnold. There are no squirrels or birds anywhere. The silence is unsettling. The sun can barely peek through the canopy. It's colder here. Suddenly, we hear voices. I want to do it. You got to do it last time. Greg and I come to a clearing where we find Christian and Christy kneeling over something. Stop right there!
Hey!
And put your tiny hands where we can see them! Christian and Christy just stare at us. You heard the guy! Put your hands up! We're kind of in the middle of something here. Yeah, and you come back later. What are you kids doing? Cutting stuff up. My heart is pounding. Is this the end of the line? I step closer. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A pair of safety scissors lies in the dirt, and it's Arnold. What have they done to him?
Hey!
Arnold! Goob. You heard the baby. Hand over the capybara. No fair. Finders keepers. No, not finders keepers. That's our property and you've desecrated it. Well, how can you prove it's yours? Oh, goodness. He's got the receipts. Quick, bad cop this, Craig. You got this. Roundhouse kick. Craig holds up Arnold's severed leg. I have to look away. You two got sloppy. You left evidence behind. I think you'll find that this leg fits perfectly onto his body. Christian and Christy look at each other. They don't know what to do. Run, sister. And they run further into the forest. How about a deal? You give us the capybara, and we don't tell your dad about this. Hey, it's got to do like the... Maybe you could roundhouse the tree instead, and that like intimidates the kids. The jig is up. I didn't know they got to do the crime gang. I thought Amanda was doing the crime gang when she told us earlier. Tase the children. They're hardened hooligans. No one has eyes like that. Looking like that. That's like the creepy serial killer look that they both have. And I mean, this was like the Shining with the two of them looking like that. They're like, play with us, River. Forever and ever and ever. Okay. Fine. She hands over the stuffed animal. And give us those safety scissors. They're clearly no longer safe in your hands. She hands them over. I'm glad we could figure this out. Come on, partner. Craig and I start making our way out of the woods. He turns around and calls back to the twins. And tell your dad to stop letting you watch true crime shows. With the capybara back with its rightful owner, Craig and I shamble into a nearby diner, exhausted from our bro venture. We find ourselves a corner booth and settle in. Just body ram them. We'll let their punishment be dictated by River. That was a tough case, but we cracked it, bro. We're different now. Changed. Did we get in too deep, bro?
Nice.
It's nothing a hearty brunch can't fix. My stomach grumbles. I suddenly realize how big of an appetite I worked up. Brunch! Give me brunch. I have strong philosophies on brunch.
Oh.
You see, the first thing you should do is divide your brunches between, bougie brunch, the upper class, mimosas and egg benedict brunch, and grimy brunch. The give me coffee and bacon and cheesy hash browns brunch. There's a time and place for both, but I think most of life is figuring out which one you need more. So, what kind of brunch dad are you, Daddius? Give me the cheesy hash browns. Make it fried and oily and clean the floors with a hose, and I'll be happy. A fine choice. But wait, aren't you going on a health kick? Oh. Oh, I lied is probably gonna be bad. Gotta treat yourself. Are we not dads? Is brunch not a higher calling than a mere diet? Student becomes the master. I feel like if this is like the first time we're hanging out, then we can treat ourselves if we're doing the health kick. A young waitress passes out menus as Craig situates River into the high chair. Oh, thank you for your kind words, CH. But I'm not a father, so I guess I would fail the entire. I can't be an option here. I have nieces and nephews, so the most I can do is play cool uncle. Periodically, when I try to visit. Which reminds me, I do have to go see my nieces and nephews this year. COVID has thrown so much off with being able to see family. But it'll be nice to hopefully see them this year. Is this your kid? You betcha. I know, we did solve the missing Parental case. This is like the episode of Hey Arnold that never aired. She's so cute. Hi, you. Hey Nico, we're playing Dream Daddy. This is a game where you date dads. And we're playing it because we did it for Valentine's last Sunday. We played this in Hotoful Boyfriend, but we didn't get very far in this one, so we're trying to finish a route to completion, just to be able to be done with it, so that we can reach an end. Although there is it looks like 7 dads that you can date. But what if, hear me out, we burn COVID? I don't think that'll work so well. Oh, well, I hope that you're able to see them, Kiyozuki. She's so cute. Hi, you. Alap. Hey, kid. Middle school is going to be really tough, but if you can make it through, you can make it through anything. The waitress walks away after winking at Craig. Seems like you're the most eligible dad bachelor in town.
Oh.
Guess so. Anyway, here's the thing about brunch. You don't do business during brunch. Brunch is a time for rest, relaxation, and restoration with those that you love. And while we're having brunch at a traditionally brunch time, the most important thing to remember is that brunch isn't a time, it's a state of mind. Cheese hash browns are a state of mind.
Nice.
Yeah, we're playing something more goofy related, Nico. Just to kind of kick back and have some fun tonight, and and playing some silly stuff. But it looks like it's actually a pretty fun game. I don't play a lot of games like these. I have in the past, but this one looks like it's actually pretty more lighthearted. And it's actually kind of enjoyable with that, especially as you have a daughter who isn't like in the rebellious teen phase. Let's see, if you can't have brunch on your plate, you can always have brunch in your heart. I don't disagree with you. I just don't know if I can match your intensity.
Oh.
I'll open your eyes, bro. Just you wait. We order our food, and the waitress, after very blatantly hitting on Craig multiple times, eventually brings us our brunch feast. River munches on cereal right next to us, more or less managing to get it in her mouth.
Oh.
I know. You gotta be able to have a good time like that occasionally, Nico. I love playing games that are kind of have a much more goofy sense to them. Let's see. I gotta say, man, it's really great having you back around to hang out with. Things have been so busy with work and fitness and the kids. Just haven't had time to really go out and get to know people. With you here, it's like we're picking up where we left off. I know the feeling, man. Moving to a new place could have been really rough for me, especially with Amanda going off to college soon. You're making this a lot easier. Craig smiles at me.
Hey.
It feels really good to go on another bro venture with you, dude. Just like old times. For a while, I forgot about anything that was bothering me in my life. And it was just you and me and... More coffee? She just looks at Craig, batting her eyes, going, "More coffee, dear?"
Oh.
Oh, no thank you. So, do you like workout? Yeah, mostly calisthenics, but I try to lift as part of the regimen. That's so cool. I've been looking for a workout buddy, you know. I wish I could help you out, but I'm enjoying brunch with my workout bro right now. Hello! Yeah, Daddy just does it the most awkward. Hello! Well, if you change your mind... The waitress slides a folded note to Craig and walks away. Craig makes a face as he reluctantly puts it into his pocket.
I don't know.
We can't take you anywhere, can we? Blep. It's a blessing and a curse, isn't it? The next time we hang out should be in the middle of the woods where people can't interrupt us. But what if we have, like, strangers that just come across the trail and they'd be like, "Bro, we need to work out together." Oh, top 5 most profound games of all time? That would be a hard one. One of my favorite games, from a story perspective, is Planescape Torment. As it is kind of like, it's a really fun RPG. The actual gameplay of it leaves a little bit to be desired compared to like Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2. But it's done in the same vein with that. And the story is pretty fun in the Planescape setting, where you're basically an immortal amnesiac that every time you die you forget who you are. And your entire purpose in the game is to find out why you became immortal and to be able to die permanently. Yeah, the creepy kids out in the woods. That'll be, But yeah, it's a really fun RPG. The story is really fun. Not to mention, you get to have a rather curious ensemble that joins you on your adventure. Oh, it does do the memento thing now that I think about it, since you do have things tattooed on you. since you forget every time you die. Let's see. And also maybe in some different woods than the ones where the little kids like to vivisect things. Yeah, let's go to the different woods. Craig laughs.
Hey!
Man, remember all our camping road trips back in the day? Joshua Tree, Yellowstone, that was the best.
Oh.
I'd give anything to do that all over again. Dude, we should do a camping weekend.
Huh?
Oh, I don't know, bro. I'm an adult now. I have all these adult responsibilities. I don't think I can just drop everything to go hang out in the woods for a few days, you know? Come on, dude. If we plan things right, we can do this. Craig, don't you ever do anything for yourself? Craig stares into his coffee mug.
Oh.
Of course I do. Yeah? Like what?
Oh.
Sometimes I let myself have 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream before bed, but only if I didn't meet my caloric intake for the day. That's all your life amounts to, Craig? 1 scoop of vanilla ice cream? I know, poor Craig. It does seem like he needs to take it a bit more easy.
I don't know.
And sometimes I let myself hit the snooze alarm. But only once. And only on Saturdays. Dude, you gotta relax sometime. It's gonna kill you. Please come camping with me. It'd be so much fun, bro.
Oh.
I guess I could get Smashley to take the kids for the weekend.
Oh.
I'll think about it.
Oh.
We finish our brunches and head back to the cul-de-sac.
Oh.
By the way, great job keeping up today. Seems like you're already making a lot of progress. I'm probably gonna need a little bit of recovery time after this. Tell the girls I said hello.
Bro.
I will. See you, protective. I say goodbye to Craig and step inside. God, I'm ready for a shower, a gallon of water, and a nap. I bet Amanda's still asleep.
Huh.
I crack open her door to find that she's still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. Morning. Afternoon, actually. Right, how was brunch? It was good. We got kind of sidetracked because we had to travel into the depths of Maple Bay's dark underbelly to find a toy river truck, but, you know, I actually feel pretty great. My legs give out. I find myself on the floor of the hallway. I slip into darkness. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. Try to exercise regularly. Hey, welcome, Serena. Oh, how did we do? I got crankiness maxed.
That was a gold medal performance for sure.
Nice! We get a gold medal! Maybe it's like the macaroni things. We can put it on the refrigerator. Amanda can feel proud of us. But hey, welcome, Serena. Yeah, we didn't finish this last weekend, Serena, when we did Hatoful Boyfriend and this. We got through the intro, and then it felt like that was a good stopping point. Oh my goodness, it's like an hour and a half. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a second route, but I want to at least finish Craig's. Because I get the feeling that each route is going to be like 2 hours. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. It's kind of just a goofy dad-gating game. Utopias. Sometimes there's just goofiness like that that's fun to play. Because, I mean, there's a whole bunch of, you know, the date and sim kind of genre out there. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. This feels like one of those things to where if she wanted to talk, she's probably not ready to talk. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. I get the feeling when she's ready to talk, she'll talk. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would have only made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all the sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. What's with the eyebrow scars that look so good? On who? For my character or Craig's? I think Craig had like a scar, and I think it was that he did like rather curious stunts and such with their drinking days. No, I'm just kind of just playing it as I go, Serena. What's kind of doing it is, unless it's an obviously bad choice, I'm basically just picking the funny ones. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her how to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because I didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. Yeah, it is a bit edgy. But hey, they got that goth store. I was Dead Goth and Beyond, I believe it was. So there you go. It's got to have some edginess. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong. I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad, it took me a really long time. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. Aw, that actually is kind of nice. A kind of nice gesture. Even if the frosted looks a little curious. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and... This is beautiful. It's the thought that counts. It's strawberry. But hey, I didn't collect that many strawberries in Celeste. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. That heart probably did take us. Oh, she has her own ending? Oh, well, hopefully we're gonna get a nice one. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I don't know, Amanda. I would prefer sock puppets. We don't need pie charts for this. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The best friend. I think it's the best friend.
All right.
You got it. Wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me that they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Our mutual terrible lion has betrayed us both.
Oh.
Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R. She promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Ugh.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? Then they probably lean in for like a big kiss, but then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, "Hey, listen!" And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me. Grace, nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... did she poop the bed too? Let's see. Wasn't she the gossipy one?
Yeah.
I know! Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed. And I just wanted to get out of there. Oh hey, welcome to Dialogue Box. I'm doing good. Yourself? I know, your friends blowing you off in such a way is definitely hurts. It's definitely bad to be on the receiving end of that. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which has only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R, asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and... Sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? Oh. I have no idea what's happening. I'm sorry, Amanda. I tuned out after the first thing. After you said something besides nachos. Oh, okay, get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Yeah, give him hell, Amanda. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. And then... Wait, left me on read? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least kind of being reasonable. I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how can you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think he lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. bottom line is everybody dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Yeah, Dadius is confused by technology. I think we've established that. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. Oh, that's not dumb. You got betrayed by your closest friend. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. You just gotta go all Kill Bill on them, Amanda. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Oh, maybe she's passed the Turing test. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. There isn't. Hey, my turn-ons are arson according to my dad book profile. Oh yeah. Oh, high school sucks. That's my fatherly wisdom. I think real friends don't do that. I mean, the harsh truth is that not all friendships last forever. You drift away from people, but real friends don't betray you like that. When you get older, you start realizing that the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who will do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure out that myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. We've sent her on her Kill Bill revenge. The next time we see her, her ex-friend circle is going to be getting a lot smaller. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room, but before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes?
Huh.
Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, that's actually voiced. Do it once. Do it right.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright. Oh, wait. Okay, you know what they say about third dates. They get pretty serious. You might not have the time to browse Dad Book for a while. Are you ready? I will save and continue. It must have been good cake. I don't know. I was always more the quiet kind of person in high school, so I kind of more kept to myself. So I didn't really have to deal with high school drama, really. I guess I was fortunate in that regard. But I know that you can easily have problems result with high school. Like, some people remember high school fondly, some people it was just, you know, it sucked. But at least you know that once you get out on your own, you can build the life that you want. It took some time for our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Craig and I could go camping. He always stays so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll be able to just spend some time relaxing together in nature. Since our first run, I've managed to go on regular runs with Craig. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out, but the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health. Oh, hey, welcome, Sleepy. Oh, thank you. No. I was the quiet kid. I would point out I did a lot of, like, extracurricular stuff. Like, I was in band and so forth. But I was more the quiet kid. I've always been kind of more the solitary person, to where I don't really need company to actually feel engaged or, feel like that's important. But I find that as I get older, I enjoy the time that I spend with people, but I don't feel like I need it to, feel like I'm doing something important. And sometimes that's bad in the sense to where sometimes I can easily just forget to talk to people, friends and family for a while. Even though anytime that our schedules line up to be able to do something, there's always something to be enjoyed. Yeah, this one is, we didn't finish this last week, Sleepy Kaiju, so we're trying to at least finish a route tonight. Oh yeah, a few of my friends and I would hang out in the library. I think what we did was we made various joke versions of our literature assignments and all that. It was a good bit of fun. There were some good memories. Let's see. Oh, I always remember one friend that would they jokingly would go like, "I'm open-minded," and stuff like that. It was always, we had a lot of good times. Let's see, I was able to sift through the attic and find my old camping gear from college. Craig puts me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags in the tent while he takes care of the food, so I double-check to make sure everything is ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now. Amanda's going to be spending this weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about it as I am. I know. It's so easy to forget about that. I think I would probably spend more time with family since a lot of them live nearby if it was more of a thing like... Family is usually pretty busy, so I always feel kind of bad contacting them because I'm not as busy. So it's kind of easier to... I feel like that I'm kind of imposing at times. Oh, your mom's friend was a librarian? That must have been a fun time. Hey, Manta Panda. Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip.
Huh?
Hey, Pops. Ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go. How much did you pack? That seems like a lot for 2 days. Oh, it's all of my camera equipment. Lenses, tripod, flash, all that. Are you even gonna have time to take pictures? I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series on national monuments. Oh, there's probably some great photography opportunities for her if she's going to DC. Oh, what's the series about?
Hmm?
It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. Oh, dang. That actually would be kind of interesting to see. What? I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. Oh, well, I'm gonna be in the woods. Out there in nature. You know, roughing it, just me and Mother Nature. Good old Madre de Trees. Are you gonna be alright on your own?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all.
Huh.
Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple days without constant updates on who just got voted off International Haunted House Hunters. Well, I'll miss you. Is it bad to say that I would actually want to see these shows just to see how crazy they get? I know. But anytime there's like holidays or so forth, I love being able to stop by and see everyone. As it's not always easy to kind of catch up with stuff. You know, we all have different interests and so forth. But it's always nice to see everyone. Oh, high school for playing tennis? Yeah. I know how... I miss fencing in college. I didn't fence very much, but it's... I like to joke around that it's very therapeutic for learning how to stab people, because it sounds funnier that way. Princess Washington sails the Delaware? But wait, which Disney's princess would Washington be time? That's a tough one. Would it be like Mulan or so forth? Oh, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ornate stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs. Yeah, fencing. I did epee fencing way back in the day. I had this really awesome chemistry. Well, I didn't have him for chemistry, but he was this really awesome chemistry professor that did like fencing. He did the fencing club, and also was one of those folks that would, if you wanted to go in the outdoors and so forth, you could, you know, ask to go along for camping trips and so forth. I went once caving with him and a few other folks. Definitely a really fun experience. Let's see. I'm not really much of an outdoors person. I suppose as I get older, I'm very bad at that. You kind of really need to have people that you want to go with. And since I haven't had most of friends to do that, I'm afraid that I haven't had really opportunity for that. Let's see. Amanda finishes zipping up the big cute suitcase and lugs it next to the door of her bedroom. She turns around and gives me a big hug. Relax, Dadtron. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and 2 mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me. Oh, well, alright. Don't steal anything, okay? Except, like, the hotel soaps and everything. Steal those. Because you asked nicely? Fine. Promise. Okay, I need to hydrate real quick. 1 second. Okay, there we are. Oh, nice. Yeah, I only did epee fencing. I never got into... I think I only briefly did a little bit of foil. But I that's like one time that I did foil. And I never did saber. And I'm not very good at it, so I would point out that what little I did of epee fencing, it was just actually fun to do. Let's see. I step outside, hauling my bags behind me. Craig's already strapped some camping gear on the top of my modest but stylish car. He noticed me carrying my equipment and hurries over to take it from me. Don't you dare! We just give him the death glare. Don't you dare, Craig. Such a gentleman. Yeah, we gotta date. We're dating the dad, so we gotta go with the such a gentleman. I almost had a case of the vapors there. Get the smelling salts, Craig. Never fear. These muscles were made for picking up heavy things and putting them in other places. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy. I guess I can't argue with that. Everything good with Amanda? Yep. On her way to a school trip to Washington, D.C. What about your offspring?
Oh.
Already at Smashley's for the weekend. I'm ready to get my camp on. I load the rest of my stuff into Craig's car and we get in. Oh no. What's wrong? I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back. Are you worried that someone's gonna break in your house and cold press some carrots? No, it's just... Just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all your worries and blend them into pulpy good vibes. Yeah, sometimes finding the time for it can be difficult. I think the downside is where I live now, I have to drive like 40 minutes to where they do the fencing. And after work, I just don't feel it, admittedly. I feel bad about that because I had a good bit of fun, but you want something close by. Let's see. Pulpy good vibes. Craig takes a deep breath. Do we have anything to listen to? All I had at my place is a series of CDs that guide you through a thorough and intense calisthenic workout. Do you want to listen to those? I'm just kidding. Craig hands me a thick case filled with CDs. Take your pick. I thumb through page to page of kids sing-along CDs. We're gonna get the kids sing-alongs. Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star takes me back. Keep going. I get to the end of the case to find the very last slot, a blank CD with Craig's handwriting on it. DJ Keg Stand's Mega Mix Volume 1? Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it. I pop the CD into the car's stereo. and it's like I'm immediately transported to our old dorm room. Hit after hit plays, and soon enough we're both happily singing the lyrics to each song as we fly down the highway. This song was Carl's favorite. Carl, the third roommate. You brought that dog home one night, and I couldn't pry you two apart. So we spent an entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student roommate who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. I know. Oh, thank you, Godfather Puppy. Yeah, we got DJ Kegstand. To be honest, I picked Craig mostly because I just wanted to see how many bros we could get in. Because I still think of the Tales from the Borderlands thing, where it's just like, that was bro. And then we had a room inspection. That RA was so suspicious of us, but could never prove anything. And Carl was just under a blanket. Bless that pup's courage under fire. Man, we did some dumb things back in college. The hours fly by as we belt out tunes in whatever non-existent key our voices register in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectacular vistas of everything amazing that nature has to offer. It feels good to be back out here. Real good. We park our... Hey, this is the same creepy woods, Craig! We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our gear on our backs. I'm thankful that I've been working on my health over the past couple of weeks, otherwise I'd be dreading all the hiking that's about to occur. Craig looks intently at his phone. Everything alright?
Oh.
Yep, just had to fire off one last work email. Craig pockets the phone, and we start off the trail. It's relatively easy, but I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murder sprints. I look around me and take in the tall trees and animal chirps. Try not to get stabbed? Oh no, don't get stabbed. Everything okay back there?
Oh.
There's no reception out here. Oh yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that. I recognize the look of anxiety on Craig's face.
Oh, man.
But what if there's a problem? You've trained for this, bro. I feel like there needs to be a bro there. Look, Craig, we all know that if you really wanted, you could flex your calf muscles and fly out of here like a rocket ship all the way back to Maple Bay. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. This is our weekend. We keep marching down the trail, but it seems like Craig is still worried. After a bit, he stops in his tracks. Maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that gets good cell phone reception. Craig, seriously, what's wrong? I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in, and my mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of worst-case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a signal. I would have no way of knowing. Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands. Craig doesn't say anything. I give him a reassuring punch on the shoulder. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Craig looks me directly in the eyes. That's how you know it's serious. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out in the woods. We're gonna have some fun this weekend. I think he's more worried about his kids, to be honest. You're gonna get murdered by creepy children if you sleep at this rate? No! No, that'd be terrible. They're gonna do the thing like they smother us with the pillow. And then while we're being smothered, they just stab us repeatedly so that we can't scream. Craig and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite, and we're both glad to see that we're the only people there.
Oh.
I can't believe you still have this tent. Found it in my attic and already checked it for holes. It's seen better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. I dump the bag of fabric and poles onto the ground. We unfold the tent in the desired spot. I hand Craig the stakes.
Oh.
We still know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut. Hey, in the background that looks pretty decent. I wouldn't put this up against a storm, but I think we'll be able to survive the night. We set out a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork.
Hey,
Bro, look at us go. Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land. Verily. And, look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on. I think that might be the part of the campground, because they do say it's a campsite. So what's next on the camp extravaganza docket? Well, now that we have shelter settled, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall a little bit up the way that I'm sure we could hike to. Let's get hiking! Greg and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wildlife. Craig reaches out an arm and stops me.
nice.
Dude, does that look what I think it looks like? I look over where he's pointing. Oh my god, it does. That tree looks like a butt. I can't get over how detailed it is. I examine the butt tree further. The contour is perfect. It even has back dimples. I thought we were going to have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Craig holds back a snicker. I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one. I'm snickering now too. Let us analyze this tree further. Craig and I share a huge belly laugh at our awful jokes. The best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us our jokes are bad. If a dad jokes in the forest, does anyone groan? We high-five. Craig and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that we remember back from our college days. I think we're getting close now. They got some good dad jokes for this. But then again, if you're dating dads, you really do need to have a lot of dad jokes. Check it out. There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Cresting over a hill, Craig and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Miles agape, with the genuine beauty of the place, we go to investigate. The old waterfall.
Nice.
It's gorgeous. Nature is so rad. Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is.
Oh.
Think we could jump off it like the old days? Ha! This old dad is happy here on dry land.
Huh?
Looks like you could climb right up over there. Yeah, it's a good place for a very romantic swim. We didn't even bring swimming trunks. What are you talking about? Greg immediately begins taking his clothes off. Look at Craig's butt. Don't look at Craig's butt. We gotta do this. I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good butt. Craig turns around suddenly. He catches me looking. Bro! I do a lot of glute workouts. I immediately turn away, blushing. You coming or what? Oh, I don't know about this dude. He's already making his way over to the waterfall by the time I finish my sentence. When he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes. We lived together for years, and I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal. Strip. You gotta cheat. Let's put on a show. Who needs pants anyway? These two seem funnier. Alright, let's put on a show. If the clothes are coming off, then it's someone's birthday. Craig gives me the wolf whistle. I turn to give my booty a good spank. That one's for you, big boy. I take my shirt off and drop it into a pile with Craig's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Craig and I climb up to the top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand getting up. At the top, we look over the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly still shocked he survived. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't bring him home in a gurney. Man, this could be dangerous. Craig looks me in the eyes. Don't think, just jump. Craig cannonballs off the waterfall and and into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces from under the water. Whoa! He treads water and looks up at me. You coming or what? Don't think. Just jump. How are you supposed to just not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes grip the edge of the rock. The water looks so far away. Don't think. Just... I run off the edge, trying to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really graceful belly flop. I hit the water with a loud slap. I resurface to find Craig giggling.
Oh.
I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place. See, we get an E for effort. There's so many out-of-context clips that could be made here. Probably quite a bit. I playfully splash water at Craig. Are you sure about that? He's worked out. He can definitely outsplash me. I splash him again.
Oh.
You have given me no choice. You have chosen death. Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water. You've awakened the beast. He launches another wave of water at me. Quick, I can water bend. Wait, this might be the wrong game. Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. Squirt water at him with your hands. Let's see. Hammer fist. Ooh. Hammer fist. With the force of thunder, I bring my fist down into the water, creating a tidal wave that drenches Craig. Good one. But I think I can do better. Oh no! He's mastered the hammer fist. Craig answers back with his own tidal wave. It's big enough to launch me back. He's so strong. Craig, truce, please. Daddy submits. He's defeated. Craig thinks about it.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. We shake hands. There is peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush.
Oh.
Not so scary now, huh? I'll race you to the top. We run all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball off the waterfall again. What a rush. Good form on that one. Wanna go again? You know it. With the same energy we had in our youth, we climb back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm pretty sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Phew, man, this is fun. Got one more in you? Live for danger. It takes us a little more time, but we get to the waterfall and both do our best running jumps into the water below. Alright, I think that's my limit. We should get back before it gets too dark. Are you kidding? I never felt more alive. I feel like if we want to date, you know, we have to say, you're right. We should probably head back. We should probably agree with them. We put our clothes back on and notice they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. Oh wait, Cranky, save the game, please. Oh, did I miss something? Ah, it's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. When did this become to build a fire? We can dry off and get some dinner going. Sopping wet, we hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in tin foil.
Nice.
Ah, sorry, I didn't see that until it was too late just then. You ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station, and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now? I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved... Oh, shoot. I clicked the button a little too fast. At least let me start the fire. Sure. Let me just grab my matches. We can start the forest on fire? Oh, I think I probably wanted to see what happened with that, but I presume that he wouldn't like that option. I'm trying to kind of play, like, normal, but I'm trying to pick the funnier options as I find them. Like, I'm not trying to intentionally fail the stuff. Sure, let me just grab my matches. Craig reaches into his backpack. Oh yeah, you gotta always have the microwavable mac and cheese. Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around in his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I know I packed it. Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles, and now I'm more acutely aware of how cold and wet I am. We really need to get a fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world.
I don't know.
Oh, instant noodles? Yeah, noodles can definitely... Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude. Don't be. We can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I watch plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. Yeah, sometimes you have that thing where you're just busy and you have to get the microwavable kind of stuff. There's times like that I'll just do that. It just depends. Sometimes you just hit that kind of time crunch where you want to get stuff done, and you just don't have the time. Yeah, quick, we gotta do the Boy Scouts. We'll need some wood. I gesture to the trees around us.
Oh, man.
There's no shortage of that. And some tinder. We can make that work. And then, I think some ancient aliens are supposed to come by and give us advanced technology, or renovate our house. Depends on the show. Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all the materials that could, conceptually, make a passable-looking campfire.
Oh.
Just add fire, right? That's the fun part. The sun is just now setting, and a cool breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quick. I've done this in the past, and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second. Any way I can help?
Huh?
Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits, and we'll make this fire happen. Let's see. Go overboard with the compliments? Let's see. You can do it! You can win! Let's see. Never knew a better Craig. We'll go with that one. In all my days, I can confidently say I have never known a Craig to be a better friend, father, or fire maker. Aw. Actually, now that I think about it, I knew a guy named Craig in high school who ended up getting a job as a professional pyrotechnics operator, and I suppose he must have been pretty good at starting the fire, but I bet you're even better than that guy. Bro. That was like the most backhanded compliment. Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man. We're regular old outdoorsy fellas. Hooray for not dying. Well, I guess we're not fulfilling the end of to build a fire. I take a seat in one of the lawn chairs Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warming up my hands. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner. I watch as Craig stokes the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit. With the sound of crickets and the scent of steak filling the air, I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in a pan that he's been heating up on the fire, cracking thyme and crushed ginger over it while basting them both in butter. Oh, you're heading out, wait, whose person is heading out? Oh, for the entirety of Greenbath. Gotcha. Poor Moss. Wow, I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet onto dry ramen and eating it straight up. When did this happen? You used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk.
Oh.
I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready. Craig puts the steak onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand away.
Oh.
Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way. I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto his freshly chopped greens. He plates it next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes, covered in olive oil and rosemary. They found glowing moss. Well, you see, it's just normal moss. It's now on fire. 1 second. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in.
Huh?
Everything tastes okay? I'm in heaven.
Oh.
That's what I like to hear. Remember how for an entire semester, we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Huh?
It's so hard not to go back to that. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it.
Oh.
I'm glad you think that. I glance at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity that he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. You okay?
I don't know.
Yeah. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down.
Oh, man.
Exactly. I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Oh, man.
I have to. For my girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them. And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way.
Oh.
That, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry.
Oh.
If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it. Greg, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too.
Bro!
I do, though. I eat right and exercise, and that's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know?
Nice!
What? You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You matter too.
Oh.
It's just, I know I can provide for my family, and if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them.
I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it seems like a little bit curious with the voice acting, because, you know, it's just a simple phrase or so forth, rather than, it kind of seems like it's like, that you either want to do like the full voice acting or just not at all or such. But maybe it helps by giving you a voice as well, because sometimes that helps. But I can't explain it, man. There's always that choice, and there's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here. Craig, you're trying your best, and you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact. But even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness.
Hi.
Do I, though? Hell yeah, bro! We gotta always add it with bro.
Oh.
I look at Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. If you could only see yourself the way I see you.
Hmm?
Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies.
Oh.
Come on, I brought dessert. Oh, are you going to use the campfire to torch the tops off some creme brulee?
Hmm.
What? I know little to nothing about cooking. Greg pulls out marshmallows.
Bro!
Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right? I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you used to just completely blacken the marshmallows. Yeah, that definitely would be the case. But even so... Carney Templar? It's like the Carney Templar. I've got like the circus kind of thing going. I guess like the evil Carney kind of person. I've got the shifty fingers and all that. Ready to con you at the rig games.
Oh.
Oh, I stand by that. It's charred on the outside, but the gooey center is preserved. Brutish. Craig throws a marshmallow at me. I catch it in my mouth.
Oh.
Pro move, bro. We used to be able to do that at a great distance against a wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice, and I'll be competitive again. Car key Templar? What, do I like... Is my thing that I have car keys, or do I like key cars, or... How is this? I now have questions. And I feel like they need to be answered. Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky. The stars are so much brighter out here. Yeah, I miss this, Daddius. Me too. We stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber into the tent. We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag. Wait, where's the other sleeping bag? I look around for a second. Oh no, I must have left it at home. Daddius, this better not have been an intentional thing. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry, I'll just curl up over here. No way, here. Greg gets up to the sleeping bag and spreads it out so there's enough room for both of us to lay on top of it. Night, bro. Good night, bro. I roll over and we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. I shiver, and without realizing it, I find myself nestling closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind. He turns over and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. Yeah, this is very convenient. There are no answers, Utopias? No! Oh, you just passive-aggressively keep people's cards if they wrong you? There's just that thing where, like, someone says a mean thing and then they look up in the rear view mirror and then I'm right there and I just, like, I've keyed their car or something. I'm not sure how this works. It gotta work on, like, horror story kind of thing, where you, like, look in the mirror, and then you're there, and then when you look away and look back, they're gone. His eyes flutter open. His hand finds a place on my waist. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing. We look at each other again, my heart racing. Craig.
Oh, man.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. Bro. Me too. I run my hands through his hair, then down to his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. Feels so secure.
Huh?
You know, talking about old times is fun, but
Oh.
I like making new memories with you. I smile, tracing the lines of his hip with my finger. We kiss again. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight. Don't use metal utensils and non-stick frying pans. Oh, we've almost maxed out camping. We didn't max out marinara.
Wow, that was an amazing date.
Oh, nice. Oh, we could have done more potty humor. We should have aspired, much like Craig. Some of it's just to kind of have fun with the Utopias. As long as everyone's having a good time, that's really the important thing. Phew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Daddius. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Daddius, why are you wearing sunshades in an attempt to look cool? Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats! What? No! You asked too many questions. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. Alright, we're going with that one. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Aww.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. No, I had an A rank on the first date with Craig. But it looks like Craig has some pretty easy ones that, you know, just being like goofy with him. Sometimes it's also, in these kind of games, not that difficult to figure out which thing to say, but sometimes it throws you for a curveball where you have to say the opposite. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Alright.
No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it would be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. Is it bad to say that I would actually want to see Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? That just sounds so ridiculous that it would have to be seen to be believed. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Dusty old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. What? Where did you guys come from? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Okay, I planned this, so they just weren't out there, like, taking the food. That is a pretty solid gift, if you like the shows and so forth. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Yes.
Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. Oh, Daddy's just going all out. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese, our true love in this game. FBI, open up! Oh, shoot. Oh, we're getting mugged. The US government ended, the FBI just comes in and, like, arrests Daddy's and Amanda, taking us to an unknown location. I know, the ice cream cake with the crunchies in the middle sounds good. Daddies, let us Pokemon battle with our daughters again. Brian, you made it! Ha! I don't pass up a good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. I threw a better one for Daisy. Just not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Sucker punch him! Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. I have a name. I am Daddius Maximus. Which, by the way, whoever presented that name last week, thank you, because I am bad at coming up with names on the fly. Yeah, Joseph's kids would probably mug her. Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels? I'm rubbing it in your face. This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. Got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Josephs. Maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese.
Oh.
The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Daddius. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda go into her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Oh, that's good that our conversation did help her. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Huh.
Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school.
Pew!
Haha, yeah, thanks. But she makes pew-pew sounds. Amanda starts to back away. Back away slowly before Hugo reports you to the feds. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. This is gonna be like some labyrinth thing. You have no power over me.
Hey.
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. That looked like, oh no, don't make me take off my glasses to defeat you. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Oh, jeez. Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey. I'm too cool to say anything to you, Daddius. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. You have lovely snacks.
Hmm?
Good stuff. Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're just gonna leave it there. See you later.
Hey,
Hey, man. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of banana bread Kennedys ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that.
Ah.
What a splendid garden party. Wait, he must have some sort of protection against sunlight. His vampire powers are too strong. We won't be able to defeat him. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. Hey, looks like Amanda's hanging out with Briar and Hazel. Let's see what they're up to. Okay, Briar, think of a shape. Hazel, what's she thinking? Square. Briar? Star. We'll get it next time. Amanda leans in close to Briar and Hazel, lowering her voice. Listen, you guys can be real with me. If you're downplaying your psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as the third twin. Amanda, that's a triplet. You know, Dad, by the time I'm done with these kids, we're gonna be finishing each other's sandwiches? What? You didn't finish your sentence. What are we gonna be finishing? Each other's
We got
sentences. See? Third twin. I know, that is kind of interested in Kiyosuke. Plot twist, No, he's still got real vampire powers. They're just too strong, so that he can, even in the sunlight, he can stay out for a little while. But he's weaker than he would normally be. I have to go. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun has set and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Daddius, if you cry again, you're the best, Dad. I love you. It's not tears, Amanda. I just saw ninjas were chopping onions nearby, and I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman. I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Yeah. Folks told me, really wanted the Goku here. Hey, welcome, James Briggs. Damien dresses in, like, Victorian stuff, so I have to say that he's a vampire. Even though I'm pretty sure that he's not. But, you gotta have some fun with joking around. Okay, I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. She's got me figured out. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Craig is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Oh, do they like makeup or something? Pew-pew. Love you, Pops. And pew-pew sounds as I peace out. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Craig as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Oh.
Bro. Still thinking of the Tales from the Borderlands scene with all the bros. It's so great. This is bro. This reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Here at keg stands, of course. Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a party trick goes wrong. Indeed, pew pew and bro.
Oh.
We can leave keg stands in the past. I'm taking this weekend to relax. This party was my first stop out of the express train from the relaxation station. Next stop is Napville. Oh, I can finally sleep in on a Saturday. Pull into the daddiest concourse. I'd like to book a ticket to Napville as well. I might have to meet you halfway at eating food directly off your own stomach, Chan. We both giggle, but man, do I just want to pour some chips on my belly while I hang out in a hammock. Craig, I'm glad you're making time for yourself.
Oh.
Me too.
Oh.
Stress is a funny thing, dude. I didn't realize how overworked I was until we got away from the city. It's honestly just as destructive as binge drinking every night and eating burritos off the floor. I guess we need to get out of the city more often then.
Oh.
Craig kicks his legs over the side of the bench and leans onto me, lying down on my lap. I run my fingers through his hair. You're looking for balance. I admire that. I'm trying not to feel guilty about doing things for myself. It's a process. And it's gonna take me some time to figure it out. I might need your help, bro. Greg, I'll be your bro till the day I die. And if being your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself, then I'll happily oblige, bro.
Oh.
Greg looks up at me, smiling. Bro.
Nice.
That means so much to me, bro. Craig sits up and pulls me into a kiss. That's bro. Bro. We both laugh. You and me, we're gonna be alright, bro. Nice. Oh goodness, have you ever seen Tales from the Borderlands Utopias? I'll have to show you that scene from it with the overdose of bros. This is exactly what I was going for with bro. For why I went for Craig. Alright, so we actually reached the end. Oh my goodness. I know that it's the ultimate bromance. Oh, that was actually a fun one. That's kind of nice that it has the wholesome relationship with your daughter as well. Because it seems like that, and most of the time you have the teens that are like in that rebellious phase. Hey, thank you. I think considering that was about almost 3 hours to do a route, that I will have to hold off on doing a second one. We'll probably end after the credits, and then see, and then probably stop there. I know, it's actually pretty nice. Oh goodness, piano mini game, whittling mini game. I didn't see any of these mini games. Fishing mini game, concert mini, gargoyle. Wait, there's a gargoyle mini game. Oh my goodness. Wait, running mini game. Why did I get the running mini game? All I had was detective mini game apparently. Oh well, yeah, I'm gonna definitely pull up Eastside Hockey Manager. Hey, welcome, Relia. We're playing Dream Daddy. We didn't get to finish this last week when we played dating games for Valentine's. So we were trying to finish the second part of Dream Daddy, where we pursued our college friend Craig. Oh god, I gotta find the yeah, the shoe route in Hatoful Boyfriend cannot possibly match the bromance with Craig. But yeah, it was fun. It was one of those kind of goofy, fun kind of games to just kind of play. But it actually had a pretty fun, wholesome relationship with your daughter for the snarkiness. It's great when you have your teenage daughter for all the snark. I don't think I'll stream it, Jessan, but I think I'm gonna play on my own. There's Thaddeus with his Goku hair, his toothpick, and his glasses. You're the best, Pops, Amanda. This is a pretty nice picture. Pay your bills early, Dad tip. And then Craig getting Gatorade dumped on him. Yeah, it was Game Grumps. I'm not very familiar with Game Grumps, but I know that they've done... I know that they're another channel. Alright. Yeah. I have to be thankful, Relia, for the folks that actually gave me the name for my dad character, because I'm very bad at coming up on names on the fly, so they gave me Daddius Maximus. Yeah, that's... I've just never really saw much with Game Grumps, so I'm not too familiar with them, unfortunately. I know of them. I'm just not very knowledgeable, unfortunately. Okay, minigames. Is there a gargoyle minigame? No. No. There's no gargoyle minigame. I feel cheated now. Oh, there's a death ending? I could die in this game? Oh my goodness. Now I'm very curious. I'm gonna have to look that up, so, But yeah, we'll probably play this on our own, just in, because a lot of games like this, once I finish one thing streaming, I usually try to go back and play the other stuff. Oh goodness, I hope that is not a death ending when you end up alone. The death ending is actually getting swatted. We try to warn Amanda about the feds breaking down the door, and then it actually is the feds breaking down the door. And then we resist arrest and get, like, gunned down or something. Oh no. Oh goodness. But yeah, this one was a lot of fun. I don't know as to how soon I'll be able to finish it on my own, though. As, with Elden Ring coming out next weekend, that's gonna be... it's gonna be challenging. Oh no, the FBI really shows up at the end. I'm curious if there's really an FBI ending. That's gonna be, great. Okay, so this is where we're gonna stop for tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry, Torboos. We actually did finish. We picked, Craig to pursue. And, we were able to successfully, date him. Yes, we ended up with Craig, and, we also had a wholesome relationship with our daughter. So, everything was pretty much good. Curiously, picking up the funny options worked out well for us. Well, hopefully you had a good time, Utopias, even if it was a bit weird. Yeah. But, what we'll probably be doing is Wednesday, I'll probably be continuing with Encodia. I might have a backup game if I get super stuck in Encodia again. Because I will feel kind of bad if I hit a wall for like half an hour or an hour. But then next weekend, we're kind of going to be kind of streaming impromptu, just from whenever to whenever, for Elden Ring. So when I get home on Friday night, I'm just going to start streaming. I'll probably have a set time for that, but then Saturday and Sunday, it's just going to be streaming whenever. So I'm just going to be having fun, just getting horribly killed. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Utopias. As long as you're having fun, that's the important thing. Because if a game's not your cup of tea, completely understand. There's sometimes that I know some games are just not going to be like what folks enjoy. But sometimes it's fun to try new things. But anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you next time, and hopefully you have a wonderful evening.